And he said, where is Muhammad? I want to see him. And he said, he passed away, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And he said, why has Muhammad left you? He said, the book of Allah, the Quran. He said, can I see the Quran? And he gave it to him. And he said, read. And he said, I'm a illiterate person. I can't read. Can you please read for me? He started reading the book of Allah. He read the Quran and the person was searing. And he cried and he said, and we said, stop. And he said, I swear by you, Lord, that whomever reads this book, he shall never sin the Lord of this book. He shall never sin. Whomever hears this book and reads this book and believes in this book, the Quran, he shall never disobey the Lord of this book. Tell me more about Islam. So he gave him the dawah and he told him the tawheed. First thing he told him, who is Allah? Told him his names, his attributes, so he know who's worshiping. They wanted to pray Isha after they taught him the prayers. A couple of days later, while they were building the ship so they can move back again, they prayed the Isha in Jama'ah and they went to bed. When he saw them going to bed to sleep, he stood up in front of them and he said, Ya qawm, atanamun anis salah wa rabbukum la yanam. And he told them, oh people, are you going to sleep and your Lord doesn't sleep? Stand up and pray. Tahajjud pray. SubhanAllah. And he recited Ayat al-Kursi. لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم. السنة مقدمة النوم والنوم نوم. He told him, Allah, He doesn't sleep. The sinner is the start to sleep. Drowsiness when you're trying to sleep. And sleep is sleep. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't sleep. As the Prophet said, and he does, and he's not supposed to sleep. لا ينام ولا يستحق ولا ينبغي له أن ينام. So he started laughing at Abdul Wahid ibn Zayd. And he stood up with him and he prayed. Now they were leaving the island. They made their boat, their ship. They are on the way going. Abdul Wahid ibn Zayd, grabbing his pocket, being generous as every Muslim should be toward his Muslim brothers. And he gave him some money. The man stopped and looked at him. What are you doing? I'm helping you. He said, I was making the ruku'ah. I was making sujood to an idol. And he was providing for me. And now that I worship him alone, you think he will leave me alone?
SubhanAllah.
He was making sujood to an idol, piece of stone. And Allah was still providing for him. Now he believes in Allah and he understands the glory of Allah and monotheism. You think he will leave him alone without any risk and provision? Abdul Wahid ibn Zayd, he laughed and he said, Barakallahu feek, and he hugged him and he left. While they were leaving, the Jariyah, a little girl, was screaming, come back, your friend is dying. His soul is being taken. And there are many people like that I saw in my experience. You see some brothers, mashallah, they repent to Allah, they commit tawbah, or they just took shahada a couple months later, they pass away. Allah wants them to take them back. They came back. And he was telling him, he was dying. And Abdul Wahid ibn Zayd, he told him, what can I do for you? Tell me the last thing, what can I do for you? Tell me. And he said, the Lord Allah whom you showed me has done it all for me. And he passed away. See, when you glorify your Lord and you know who are you worshiping, He will never leave you alone. He will never leave you ignored. He will never leave you without need. He said He has fulfilled my needs. And He passed away. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to fulfill all our needs.
Ameen.
Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us understanding in the deen and to increase our iman. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to increase our iman and to give us the fiqh in the deen and understanding in the deen. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to unify between our hearts and between the Muslim ummah. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وولنا فيمن توليت وباركنا فيما اعطيت وقنا واصرف عنا سوء وشر ما قضيت اللهم نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى لا